Well, hello. What a beautiful Sabbath day. Did you know we had a beautiful Sabbath day? I woke up this morning and I went, what a beautiful Sabbath day. So we're going to find out something today, something really fun. You want to find out something fun? So I'm wondering, how many have just one person, one child in your family? Are you the only child, or do you have a brother and sister?
I have two brothers.
Two brothers, so 3 children in your family, is that right?
Yeah.
3. How many in your family?
2.
2 in yours, how about yours?
3.
3 in yours, and so we already found out, how about?
5.
5 in yours? Okay, I like that number. Good number. How about yours? How many kids in your family? 2. 2 in yours. Okay, we have a question for the big people. That's where the big people are there. You see the big people?
Yeah.
How many out there have more than 3 in your family? More than 3 siblings? More than 3. How about more than 4 out there? More than 4? More than 5 out there? More than 6 siblings? More than 7 out there? More than 8? 8? We capped out at 7 there. 7 siblings. Okay. You know what a sibling is?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do? A brother and sister.
My brother.
That's right, that's a sibling. Boy, that's a big word, okay? Well, I'm going to tell you a story about this little girl about your age. And she had 10 children in one log cabin in a place far away north called Alaska. And in Alaska, it gets
cold.
Yes, it does. And you know something? You have 10 children in one log cabin and 2 adults, two of daddy and mommy.
A daddy and a mom.
And how many kids? 10 kids.
10.
Is that a lot of kids in one log cabin?
Yes.
That's right. You're right. Very nice. I'm getting a lot of help here. 10 kids. My grandpa, this was my mommy, is the little girl I'm going to tell you a story about. Her name's Betty, and she was a little girl with 9 brothers and sisters. And her daddy used to have an expression. He'd say, "Let peace reign here until we kill each other." That's what they had in their family. Very, very much a family of a whole winter with 10 kids, one log cabin. So when you're a little girl in Alaska with 9 brothers and sisters, she was next to the youngest. Do you think she had hand-me-down clothes, people that grew out of their clothes and she got to wear their clothes, you think?
Yes.
Wow, this is fantastic. Yes, she did. And so one day, you know what? They had something. I'm going to actually share you a video clip, and maybe mommies and daddies will have to use their imagination a little bit on this. But I'm going to show you what I learned how to do, and I'll show you. I learned how to ice skate out on a lake. And this is a picture of ice skating on a lake. Can you folks kind of see that a little bit? Yeah? So what are they doing?
Skating.
Do you guys know how to skate? Yeah?
I
Sort of know how, but that's what they're doing out on a lake. I learned how to skate, but I wasn't in Alaska. But my mommy taught me when you see that? Does that look fun? They're sliding around.
Because you never know when it will break.
That's right. We had it crack a bit, but not break.
You never know when it will crack.
That's right. So I'll tell you what, we would slide around on that ice. But my mommy learned how to skate up in Alaska. But what happened is one of her big brothers outgrew his hockey skates. What are hockey skates? You play a game called?
Hockey.
And hockey skates. And are they smooth all the way around and to the front? Yes.
Yes.
And there's some called figure skates, and they have some pointy things in the front. That's right.
That's right.
There you go.
Skating.
That's why we're talking about skating. So my mommy, she had hockey skates, and they were big boys, old clunky hockey skates, and they were scuffed up, and they were like big burly skates, and she could go fast and do fancy hockey stops, but she couldn't twirl around and be fancy and feminine like the fancy people with the figure skates. See, do you ever see people twirl around and jump and twirl? My mommy wanted to do that. She couldn't do that with old clunky hockey skates. But her friend, Maribeth, we'll call her Beth. Beth got a brand new pair of figure skates. Was a nice, I even forgot. Anybody know what they call the front end of a figure skates? The toe part has a real sharp, spiky part that you can just really twirl on. Toe pick. Toe pick. Well, this is amazing. I'm learning all kinds of stuff. So a friend had brand new shiny skates. They were nice and white, and they had beautiful white laces, and they didn't have any scuff marks on them. And you know what happened? She went skating way up the lake during recess at their school with her friend, and my mommy wore these big hockey skates, and her friend wore her fancy new figure skates that didn't have any scratches on them, and they were nice, and she rode all the way up the lake, and my mommy at the very end, you know what she said? What? We have pretty close to the same size shoes. Would you mind if I tried out your figure skates, those fancy ones with the white laces and no scuff marks? And her friend said, sure. Isn't that a nice thing to share when you have a friend? Well, my mommy put on those figure skates, and her friend went zipping back all the way down to the school. My mommy was still lacing with those white fancy laces. And then she got up and she started pushing off, and the ice was kind of rough. And so what do you call the front end of a skate? Toe pick. Toe pick. She found out what that was about, because every single bump caught that toe pick, and she fell about every 5 feet all the way home. And my mommy, when she was growing up, she would have me feel the part on her leg that still had knots in it and lumps, and I think she broke part of her kneecap falling on that ice. And I learned a little bit of a lesson, you know, when I'm growing up, or even as a big person, right? You can look at other people and go, man, I wish I had something they have, right? You ever felt that way? Man, they have a nice new car. Yeah, they have a neat toy. It's easy to feel that way, right? Right along, wow, I wish I had a car with a heater that works, right? I've had that 3 years without a heater. And so, you know, but you find out that God blesses us. And sometimes we step over and we take the place of somebody right next to us, and it isn't always that pleasant. Have you noticed that? And that God loves us so dearly that He gives us the best gifts, doesn't He? And the best gift I have is friends. I look around here, and this is like a blessing. Everywhere I look is the best gift that God could ever give us, His friends. Thank you so much for listening to this story, and have a wonderful, happy Sabbath day. We're going to have Kids Zone after special music, okay? Okay, you can go back and join your parents. Happy Sabbath.